Well, hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Afternoon and evening. My name's Indy, and this is the Sandbox 3D live stream. Today I'm going to open up some VoxEdit, and I'm going to sit here and model a tree. Now, keep in mind, I am not the best modeler in the world. So I'm gonna model a tree, and we're gonna mess around in that for a little bit, and then after that, I'm going to open up Game Maker and just go through some of the functionality of what that is like. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's see here. Let's go to this right here. Bam. Here we are. Sure that's working. Everything seems to be working. Amazing. Go to the modeler here. This is the new one I just started. Here, I'll just start a brand new one. Bam, new one. I have been putting everything in a Dropbox right here. I just made a special Dropbox for it. Models. I'm going to make it a tree two. That's what we're going to call it. So please, if you have any questions or comments or anything, go ahead and type in chat. I would be more than happy to try and answer stuff. And if you know more than me, help me out because, you probably know more than me if you've been using this for a while. I am a new user, so I am also a graduate of Animation Mentor. I have a certificate in character animation. So I know a little bit about modeling, a little bit about rigging, and I spent a lot of time animating. All right, let's see. So let's start with a block of voxels. Let's affect a block of voxels. We want to. So if I just go like this, let's see what this does exactly. Boop! It just makes a block. All right, let's make a new color palette before we actually get started here. Let me undo this. So I'm going to pop this sucker out. New palette. Okay. Where'd it go? There. It went away. There it is. Maybe I'll just leave it in right now while we pick some colors. So let's pick a good brown. Oh, We'll pick a light brown. Then we'll do it like a darker brown. Then we want to have some green. Whoops. Let's undo that. Boop. Then we want another one. We want to have some nice dark green. Then a little bit of a middle color for green. Then maybe a light green. All right, that looks pretty good right now. So now, let's start with the dark color and put in a block here. I'm not going to be precise, but of course you can. You can move stuff around, all of that good stuff. I'm just going to start off like this. Is that going to be too big? Here, let's just do it about like that big. Now, what I can do is that rotates it, right? That flips the model. That moves it up and down. You know what? We're just going to leave it just like this. We're going to do it right here. Alt and rotate is the alt and right mouse button is rotate. So now we need to boop. Oh, look at that. There we go. We can move it around like this. Right there. Not really in the center, just pretty close. Now we need to do this. And we need to be, I'm going to stack these on top here just so we can get kind of a base. I'm doing it the hard way probably. Let's see how tall this is going to be. Okay, so I'm just kind of sort of blocking it out super simple. Now let's get our dark green here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start from right here. I don't want to do that. I want to I'm just going to go like this. Oh no, that makes it like that. Bam. Do it crazy. We want to affect the whole face. Affect the whole face. Edit. Redo. What is that? Control Y? Okay. There we go. So I can just kind of move it around here. There we go. Okay. Really what I want to do is just make a big block. Right? Right? That's what I want to do, right? Is just make a big old block. Okay. I know this is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but that's okay. Now let's take this. I'm still in this selection mode here. For some reason. Now, this should let me bump out some faces. Right? There we go. It's a tree. It's perfect. No. This is not the perfect tree. Okay. Recenter my view here. Show hide floor, show. I know one of these is recenter. It's right here. There. That's a screenshot. This shows all the voxel edges, the different, you can hide the edges, nice edges. I'm going to just show all the voxel edges for right now. All right, so we kind of have this. Now I want to really shape this sucker. We don't want that. We want this, and we want the eraser tool. I am actually going to save this right here, because it's a good idea to step and save along the way. If you're typing on Facebook, I don't know if I can see anything that you guys are typing for some reason. Let me go to here and let me see if I can pull it up, because I don't see anything in the chat here. I might be able to. And let's go to a little Facebook right here. Where is it? Sandbox. There we go. Yeah, not sure. I can't really see any chat from this. Tippy tap tippy. There we go. Maybe that'll help me out. So let's get back to this here. All right, one thing I am unsure of is why in the world that I have this selection going here and I shouldn't be. Let's go ahead and just kind of shape this out a little bit. Yeah, that selection is bugging me. Here, let's save it. I'm going to close it and then reopen it because I don't know how to get rid of this selection and why it's doing that. Let's see here. Erase. Going about it the hard way. That's what I like to do. I'm just going to erase piece by piece. It's totally what I like to do. Hey, Nicholas, what's up, buddy? What I am working on right here is a super simple tree. Do you know how to get rid of the selection? See how I have the selection right here, and I can't get rid of it. Why won't this selection here go away? What I'm doing right now basically is just painting, right? Unpainting basically. This is like maybe the slowest way to model this stuff, but it will work. Well, I have to go through and keep just picking away at it. A Minecraft tree, yes. We're going to do a Minecraft tree. Doop. Now, we got dogs barking in the background. My eraser tool. There we go. What I need to do is get rid of this right here, the selection here. Boop. There we go. We'll just have it on 1. Now let's go back to the eraser tool. The Alt button of doom. There. Do you have you been working in this, Nicholas? Just keep picking at it, right? I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can model stuff. Here, let's round these corners here. Get them rounder and rounder and rounder. There, look at that. Now what I'm going to try and do is put in some detail about the tree. Right? But first I just kind of am wanting to get the basic shape. And then I'm going to go through and pick it out voxel by voxel. What I want to do. Yeah, see, look at this. Is totally not as round as I want it. We want to give it more of a roundness. That's what we're going for, is round. Right? So I'm just going to pick away. Pick it away now. And like I said, I'm sure that there's way easier ways to do this. But if you're just learning out, I mean, if you're just learning how to do this stuff, it's kind of a fun way to just, you create something way bigger and then just pick at it away to where it becomes more like something that you would like to see. Here we go. Look at all that. Just keep going around it and around it. But like I said, I'm an animator. I'm not really a modeler. And let's get that out of the way there. But I can model. It's just that my process is not the most super efficient process that I have seen. I know some amazing modelers that just, just take stuff to the next level. And really it takes practice. The more you practice in a program or in any kind of modeling program, the better you're going to get. See, that is actually sort of taking shape of how I kind of sort of want it. I kind of sort of want it like this. Kind of. This tree will be worth $1 bajillion, $1 bajillion Ethereum in the store. Know that. People will just like buy this tree right up because it's going to be the best tree that ever existed. All right, we're kind of getting to the nitty gritty of it now. Here, let's just, and the undo button is your friend. Let's go ahead and get down here, just like that. Walking around. Soon I will get to the trunk. Well, you know what? We might as well just start hitting. Well, let's get down here. Let's hit down here. All right. So there is the different views. Where's that one? Do. Shows quad edges. Let's go with quad edges right now. That's going to help me see where there's like some big things, right? Just like this. There. There we go. Let's look at it from the orthographic view here. Interesting. can really see the difference. It's really starting to take some kind of shape. Like I said, I am not the best modeler, and but I am figuring out how to do this, right? There's a lot of great tutorials about modeling online that will give you shortcuts if you are interested in that kind of stuff. I like how it just breaks them all up. So let's switch to, what is that view right here? Ooh, I like that view. That view you can really see. Then there's that. Okay. Now you can really see the crazy stragglers here. Now let's bring this over here. That is not looking terrible. It's a very good start for the basis of the tree, right? It's a good start for the basis of the tree. Now let's look at the trunk here. I need the erase tool. We'll go like this. To just kind of give it a basic shape here. That is a lovely trunk. There we go. That is a lovely, lovely trunk right there. It's beautiful. Beautiful trunk. Now this is just like, this is a 30-minute tree. The 30-minute tree that needs a heck of a lot of work. So let's go ahead and start placing a couple. Okay, that just changes. All right, I need to undo that. Boop. No, we want to do single pieces at a time. Get some like trunks going up into the tree. Have some branches there. I want to center this out. Okay, that don't look so freaking shabby, dude. Kind of build it out a little bit. That definitely needs a square right there. Ugh. All right, I'm going to do the same for the base. And just kind of build this out a little bit. Just give it some personality. Boop, 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 boop. All right, we got some personality going here. We have got some personality. Now, I would really like to see your guys' models. We can probably look in the marketplace and stuff at some interesting things, I'm sure. But if you have some cool stuff, please share in the chat, or, you know, you can share on the Discord, because the Discord is the place to be. Tell you what. Okay, so now that I have like the basic stuff going on here, I'm gonna save it again. Bam. Save my tree. Ugh. What I would personally like to do is come and build on this tree over time. Because what you do is you just shift back and forth between your tools here. Like I'm going to hit it with the eraser. Like this. Kind of look up in here. I'm just going to kind of take away some stuff from underneath so that it just feels like the branches are really holding up some stuff. Things that you probably will never ever see or pay attention to, but you know that they're there because, you know, you're the one that modeled it. Just kind of like that. Like that. I don't need it to be perfectly round, but okay, so let's we will take we want the paint, or what is it called? Yeah, the paint mode. Then I'm going to switch to a little bit of a lighter green. There, look at that. Wow, that is super light. Okay, so I'm just going to paint like maybe some outer things like this, right? Just kind of like this. I'm just going to paint it from this side. I just want to see what it looks like. Now let's get our even lighter color. Wow, look at that. That's pretty neat looking. All right, so now with our tree, we have the darker colors. So let's or the lighter color, excuse me. Boop. I should have gotten a darker color as well. What I should do is add another one and then make it like super dark, like that. Now I can do this, put some shading under the tree, right? Get up in there. And some dark stuff down here at the bottom like this. Maybe get some darkness on the roots way up in the base here. The problem I have is when I use the middle mouse to move it around. Is that for some reason I spin the middle mouse so it pushes it away. We were still painting right there. Here's a good one. Right there. All right, so now to our lighter color. It's cool because you can see the shadow from the tree in the modeling area. That's pretty neat. Okay, so let's get to the light here again. Here, let's start out with this. Then we'll go to the darker. Like this. Okay, we'll put the lightest up here. Right? I'm just randomly putting stuff. I'm not even thinking about where I'm putting this stuff. Trying to get it really on the tops. There. Boop. That can go right there. Now let's go to the little bit darker. It's a very funky tree. But later on, after I get better with this, we'll be doing like some more animation and stuff. So I'll be breaking things apart. Oh. Be breaking things apart and rigging them and animating them. What I probably should do is make a even darker green. Oh wait, let's undo that. Boop. Now let's even make a darker green like that. And the dark green can be underneath. Right? Darker green can be at the bottom. Maybe just a little bit here and there. Just like that. All right. Nice. All right, let's save that sucker. That is my masterpiece tree. that is my tree masterpiece. Now, honestly, this was like the very first. Hey, Huey Ben, how's it going? This is my very, 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 very first model that I've ever done in VoxEdit, right? And it's just, I did a 30-minute model. There's a lot of work that can be done on this. A lot of work that you can do. And for those of you that are modelers, you're probably looking at this going, oh my gosh, this is terrible. But I just really wanted to show what you can do in such a short time in this program, right? So we made, what we did, to recap, we made a palette. I messed around with some different ways to build up shapes. And then what I noticed a lot of really, really, really good modelers do is they start out with a big square and then they just erase around it like you're sculpting. And that is definitely a great idea. That is a great way to do it. Now, this is definitely not the most pretty tree. I would like to see the trunk actually have like a little maybe crooked shape to it, which, you know what, dang it, now I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to bring in this shape here, like, there we go. Look at that. That looks already way better, right? Look at that. We'll bring that in. We'll bring this in. There, look at that. See, that just, look, it's a nice tree. I don't know, it's an okay tree. How about that? I will agree that it is an all right tree. Like I said, I am not a modeler. I am an animator. But I do know a little bit about modeling, so here, let's go ahead and just keep taking it, and that's what it is. You're sculpting, you're bringing out what it is. We could maybe even stick like a branch or something in there. Here, let's go like this even. Jeez, look at this. I could just thin this thing out a lot. We want to get rid of that. You wish you could do it? You know what? You can download VoxEdit and you can start just doing it. That's all I'm doing. I mean, this program is super easy to use. And I'm just doing it. Here, let's go like that. Look at that. That gave it a little bit more personality. It's a little bit crooked now. Keep rotating around. And really take out some details here. All you gotta do is just do it, dude. That tree has become completely different than what we just originally were having it. Because if you start off bigger, and then you just keep peeling away and peeling away, you will eventually find. See, now's the time to really do block by block. To get the there we go. Look at that. And what about up in here? Now it needs it. Now it really needs boop, boop. Now it really needs some different shading. But yeah, you just Aaron Viva, Dad, what's up? This is your dad's tree. Your dad's tree right here. Are you a good modeler there, Aaron? See, now if I went and picked away and picked away and picked away at this, I could really give it some different textures and make it really awesome, which maybe we'll do that next time. I mean, this is my beginner tree. Beginner tree for a beginner. Oh. Okay, so let's go over here. We did a little tree. Now what I would like to do is let's save this tree before closing. I'm going to open up the Sandbox game editor, the game maker, and we're going to have a little bit of look at the functionality of that, and we're just going to play around in it. If you don't know where to get the Sandbox, let me see here. Here we go. I'm going to post a bunch of links right here. You can get VoxEdit, which I was just playing in right now. It's at VoxEdit.io. That should pop up here. There we go, VoxEdit.io. That is private. You can't get that. Let's see here. There's some tutorials by Alex Flores. I'm going to post a link to that in the chat here. This talks, it goes into detail about VoxEdit. So like you were saying, Huey Ben, is that you wish you could do that? Well, you can do that. Also, I'm going to post some links here for some social media and stuff. Bam, 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 bam. Look at all that. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and of course the Twitch. The Twitchy. Now I'm going to open up some Game Maker here and give you guys a look at behind the scenes with Game Maker. Ooh. So this is the version of Game Maker, and just so you guys know, these are in early alpha stages, right? So this is not open to the public yet, but if you were super special, you have it. So right now there's some templates. There's city workspace, nature, and nature workspace. The difference between those, I'm not exactly 100% sure, but let's just open up the city right here. We are going to call this city experiment. There we go. Do I know Blender? I do not know Blender. I learned with Maya, but like I said, I can do some rigging. I can do some animation. I went to Animation Mentor. Modeling was never really my thing at all. I have modeled stuff. I took a course about modeling architecture. So here we are, right? We're in the city. This is a city block right here. We can pick different items, move them around, right? See, look, I can pick it up and move it around. I can rotate it. See, you can also undo, right? Which is amazing. So let's see here. Bink. I am this character right here, apparently. So as you can see, there's already behaviors. Like this squirrel's got a little animation. Right? I think there's there's a train that goes back, or there's a bus that goes back and forth right here. I wonder if I can get on it. Probably not. So this is like the basic. Oh, it's pushing me. Boop. Oh, there's a guy running around. Let's go say, hey, dude. There's even a crosswalk and he's just running around. There's a sandbank. Hey, Zach, what's up, buddy? Electronics service. This guy's just running around. So let's actually edit here. Let's find that guy. Where was that guy? He was way over here. There he is. The controls are a little bit different here. There he is right here. So let's select him. Nope. Let's select him. So his name is Maximilian, right? And if we click on this right here, logic, he is a moving platform apparently. Edit behavior. So let's look at his edit. He moves at 4.0. His wait duration is 4.0. And he looks at his destination. That's pretty cool. So let's close this. So let's actually drop another asset in here. Let's drop Lydia. Let's put her right there. Now, I don't know what kind of thing that she does, so let's look at her logic. She is an NPC, and we can edit her behavior. So her home range is 20, detection range is 7, walk speed, animation. She does a death animation. Is looping is false. All right, let's... I am actually curious now to see what will happen. Oh, she's a long ways away. She's way over here. Hello. So she just kind of walks on. She walked into the store. You're not a professional, but you can help model in Blender. Well, this is VoxEdit is the tool for this game here. VoxEdit. Hey there. I'm looking at my twin sister. Plus tab to return to build mode. So another cool thing is you can click on a building and you can actually, well, here, let's do this. Let's go back to where I'm right here. So let's click on this tree, right? So let's do some logic with this tree. Assign a behavior, animated decoration, edit behavior. That has no animation to it. So let's go ahead and trash that. Let's assign asset spawner, avatar, bird, button, dialogue, door, ground predator, ground prey, message broadcaster, pickable plant, randomly walk. Let's do this. Randomly walk. Walk speed is 3. The duration is 4 seconds. All right, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Look at the trees moving around now. It's just randomly walk. So really, you can make you can assign different characteristics, different logic. So let's close this right here. Let's look at, what does the dialogue button do? Let's try that. Message key, interact. I don't know. Interact text, conversation we're having. All right, let's just try it. I'm going to try it. I don't know what the interact button is, but so you switch back and forth by doing tab. Let's do this. I'm going to do something crazy here. I am going to make all of the things just randomly walk. All of the buildings, just because I'm weird. Just because I want to assign a behavior, randomly walk. I wonder if I can select multiple things. Oh, you can. So if I just went like this, all right, let's just see if this is going to work here. Logic, select an asset. Oh, you got to do one at a time. Assign behavior, randomly walk. So let's pick this building, logic, sign of behavior, randomly walk. I am just, what kind of mini games can be made in this game? Well, that will be, hey Striker, how's it going? That will be eventually, you know, there's so many games that can be made that haven't even been thought of yet. This is like the very, 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 very basic alpha versions of this program. So let's turn this on here. So now we got everything walking over here. The buildings are turning around. What someone just made, he made a thing where he's a mushroom, and whenever he touches buildings, he had physics on it, so you could destroy the buildings or at least push them around. Eventually there'll be like destruction. You'll be able to make a platformer, right? Let's go ahead and look at her. I want to look at her because this is my character right here. Right, so let's look at the logic that she has. Avatar, edit. Third person, visible, walk speed, run speed, jump speed is 7. Mass is 50. Gravity factor is 2.0. Interaction range, camera distance, height, radius, orbiter speed. I am actually I want to change this to 3. And let's see what that did. See how fast she jumps. Right, so this is this is eventually going to be, is that you will be able to model your own things and put them in the game and be able to make different games, right? So let's look at the avatar. Walk speed, let's make her walk speed like 5. Just to experiment with it. Oh yeah, she's way faster now. Ooh, so what you could do is make it like her animation, her run speed. Let's look at her logic. Avatar. Third person, visible, true, walk speed, run speed. Oh, her run speed. So let's make this 15. So there's her walk speed. Ready? Look at that, she's really hauling now. That's cool. So let's look at her logic here. I want to change her jump. Jump speed, I want to make her jump speed like 3. I wonder if we can do our jump height. Mass 50, gravity factor 2. Let's do 0.02. So could you somehow collaborate with me in modeling or animation? Sure. What I'll be doing is eventually showing off more people's modeling and animation. Let me get you some links here. Let me pull up this stuff here. Let's get to the camera here. And I'm going to exit this. Do I need to save it? Oh, we want to go home. All right, what I want to show you is, let me pull this up since you've asked these questions here. Doop, doop, doo, 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 doo. Let me find this link real quick. I'll just pull it up here. Get my browser going. Sandbox Sandbox 3D. The Sandbox game, that's what we're looking for. So, if you go to the Sandbox game, sandbox.game right here, the sandbox.game, they have all of this information right here, right? It looks like the website is kind of frozen for me. There we go. Welcome to the Sandbox. Sandbox, community-driven platform where creators can monetize voxel assets and gaming experiences on the blockchain. So you can register for that. Here's a little video for it right here. This goes in a little bit more depth of explaining it. You can earn sand, which is a cryptocurrency used in this game. Then you can purchase the assets that other people made. Then you could build your own world just like this. So yeah, there's all the information. You can go about it. You can learn about it right there. A bunch of information. You can totally learn about it. You can download VoxEdit right there in the create. Here, let's go to boop. Right here, you can sandbox.game, and then you click the create button. You can download VoxEdit beta. Right here, you can come play it in the Metaverse, and you have to pre-register right now. Over here on the left, this talks about the land. They're selling land. Like, they've sold like a lot of land in this game. And you can also talk about sand, which is the currency. There is 3 with a bunch of zeros sand. What is that? That's 3 billion sand. 3 freaking billion sand. So in the shop here, these are all assets that have been made that you can purchase, right? Let's go ahead and look at them. View in 3D. It's loading the model here. And they've all been animated. Look at this. Death pose. Eat. Get hit. Run. Xavier, how's it going? We're just looking at the store right now. So yeah, you're interested in this, go to the sandbox.game, www.sandbox.game, and you can read all about it. We'll come back next week at the same time, and we'll figure out something else cool to do. What I would like to do is start working on my own type of level. And what that will be, I don't know. I do not know. But if you are interested, you can actually follow my personal channel on Twitch and hit me up on Discord, www.twitch.tv/indie. And if you want to hit me up on Discord, if you use Discord, here's my username right there. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next week with some more Sandbox. Maybe we'll edit my tree a little bit more. We'll come back in and we'll look at some more functionality. I'm not sure. I'll plan something fun for us. And if you have been making stuff in the Sandbox, send me some videos in Discord. I'll be more than happy to show them off during the next stream. Thank you guys so much. Peace.